Hi, Dr. Ralph here. 1993, we made our first trip over to Walker's Key. At the time I had a Proline 29 sedan. It's a big wide body sedan rig with two 250 horse Yamis on the back. Back in the day that was pretty good power. So April of '93, I loaded up the three teenage boys, my wife. We trailed the boat down to Riviera Beach, spent the night at Sailfish Marina, ran across the stream the next morning in glass, the only time that's ever happened to me, and made it to Walker's Key around midday. So next morning, kids are hanging around the dock, and I've got my navigational information laid out on the transom, which consisted of a Yachtman's Guide to the Bahamas and a DMA chart of the Bahamas. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do for the day. And I hear this voice go, "Excuse me, sir, could you use a guide?" So I looked up, and standing on the dock is a young black man, kind of slight build. He's got on a ball cap, a logo pullover, expensive shoes. He's got on a belt, and in the belt he's got a scabbard for fishing pliers and a knife. And I thought, well, this guy probably is a guide. He knows what he's doing. So I said, well, you know, I got my books here, and I think I can do a pretty good job of getting us around. And he got that Bahamian smile. He said, you know, man, there's a lot of coral out there. There's a lot of shoals. You can get in a lot of trouble if you haven't boated around here. He said, you know what? He said, for $60, I'll spend the day with you. I'll run your boat. I'll take you and your kids fishing. And all of a sudden, I got three little kids standing behind me going like this. We'll go snorkeling. We'll go to a beach. I'll even take you over to Grand Key. You can see what a little Bahamian settlement looks like. Well, by that time, now I got four people behind me going, yeah. So we hired Meyer Albury. He spent the day with us, and the next day, and the next day. And that was the beginning of my education into how to boat, fish, and dive in the Bahamas. Things I learned over those 3 days, I still use whenever I go boating. I had a fairly primitive video camera at the time, and also was using primitive video editing software, and then I had that stuff transferred from tape to a DVD, and where I'm going is the resolution of the video I shot isn't very good. But I wanted to show you a couple of clips of the time we spent with Meyer Albury, see if any of you might recognize him or might have known him back in the early 90s. And Carl Allen, if you see this, I got three granddaughters that are dying to come visit you in Walker's Key. So we are eagerly following your progress there. Thanks for getting this going, and hopefully one day we'll get to see you down there. So here we go, 1993, Walker's Key with the crew of Come Monday and Meyer Albury. All right, what do you want, 6s or 8s or 16s?
We gotta do some 8s, 16s.
Okay, here's an 8 here. Oh, look, yeah.
Get over there and kiss him, Mark.
Yeah, you can kiss them all.
You got that extractor, Nick?
No, why don't you hand
Just
it
gonna
to
cut
me?
them off?
Or no, I can get the hook out.
All right, good seeing you. Yeah.
Go ahead, take a look at the shark.
Meyer shark. Isn't that cute?
Check it out, dude. That is neat.
Yeah, okay.
Even fresh comp.
I want to tell everybody at home, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to move to Walker's Key. I'm going to
drink beer and eat raw corn because it puts lead in my pencil and makes me happy.